Gun Freak Nation, salute, baby. What up, though, nephew? What's going on, nephew? What up, though, my other nephew? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What y'all doing on this Saturday night? That's what's up, nephew. I'm chilling too. What up, though? Savage Ready Crew, what it do? I'm a little tipsy. Pay me no mind. Pay me no motherfucking mind tonight, you know. Pay me no motherfucking mind. Aw, damn. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta kill the music. Nephew, you say your car flipped 4 times and hit a light pole. Brother, well, nephew, God is good. I'm so glad that you're still in the land of the living, that you're still above ground. You feel me? So, you know, God is good, man. I bet you it was a savage that caused that fucking accident, right? Yeah, he was doing 65. My friends was driving. Oh, it's your friend's fault. Oh, man. I'm glad you survived, and I hope everybody else that was in that vehicle survived. Neck and back messed up, but I'm good. Oh, man. You know what? Nephew, I love you. And I wish you a fast recovery. But like I say, it could have been a lot worse. I took a fall the other day. I'm not going to tell y'all why I fell, but I fell and my motherfucking head went through the goddamn wall. So, yeah. So, you know, hey, man, in life, shit happens, you feel me? So, you know what? This goes to you, nephew. That goes to you. You a soldier. You know why didn't nothing happen to you? Because you gun freak motherfucking nation. You Savage Ready Crew. What it do? We some hard motherfuckers to take out. You feel me? Because we Savage Ready. You was even Savage Ready in that goddamn car. That's why, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not telling you what to do, but me, myself, and I'm weary of another motherfucker driving, because I'm just saying, I'm weary. I was once with somebody before, my ex, and her ass would be driving fast and shit. I'm like, hold on, slow, wait a minute. You going 65 miles in a 35-mile zone. And what would have me fucking scared, yeah, your boy T get scared. She'd be on the fucking freeway doing 75 and talking on her motherfucking phone. I'm like, oh, I can't ride with you no more. I just can't. But I'm glad that you okay, nephew. bet you all right, nephew. Man, the videos that I do for Savage Ready TV is fucked up. And the sad thing is, you never run out of fucking content, because every day, I kid you not, I'm not fucking joking, it's another tragic story going across my timeline or whatever. This is one thing that it's never ending. It's never ending. It's always a funky ass savage out there that's doing some harm. So I chose to do that because I've been talking about home invasions and being armed for 8 years now, going on 9 years now. So, you know, I'm just switching it up a little bit, and it just make me realize just how fucked up the world is.
Gun freak nation. We run this, ain't no funky ass savage. Getting the drop on us, we number one in this town.
You're right. You're right.
It's where we send this thing savage. It's a funky town, gun free nation.
Send the funky town. Send the funky town, you know? Shit, man, First Lady, we got to do some more videos tonight. You know, I got updates and shit. I did one about the woman that came from Pennsylvania, and she went to Ohio, one of them towns in Ohio, and she was living out of a motel. You know, she had left her kid and everything, man. She was just, I guess, trying to pick up the pieces and have a new start, you know, on life. But the type of savage that she chose to associate herself with and hang around, and they was living up in the motel together. Like, did you trust this savage, this nigga? She had a nigga living up in there, and the nigga turned on her and beat her to death, man. They don't arrested the nigga. And when they arrested the nigga, the savage, he had another woman that he kidnapped, raped, and brutally beat, but she was still alive. So women, listen. For you to take up time, and I ain't even trying to make you rest in peace, but for you to associate yourself with something like that, and the nigga got a prison, you know, he got a record that a mile fucking long, man. I mean, sometimes, man, you can put yourself in a position where it can get you killed by associating yourself or involving yourself with the wrong person, and that's exactly what she did. So I need to do a video on the update. They caught the motherfucker that killed her, the savage that killed her. So I might work on that update tonight. Let I do this live. Then it's another story. I just found out about this today, and then somebody in the comments brought it up. So the guy got killed by the police in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I guess that's about 5 hours away from Detroit. They was chasing him he was riding his bike. I don't even know why they started fucking with him to begin with. But it was a pursuit. He was on this bike. He didn't get off his bike and throw his hands up. They followed him all the way back to his apartment complex, and they sicked the dog on him. The police, it was a police dog. And the dog got him, and, you know, chewing all on him and shit. He all on the ground. So the cops come up, they try to get the dog to unhinge him. Dog refused to do it. I guess he was tasting too goddamn good or something. The dog refused to let go. Next thing you know, one of the cops yelled gun or whatever, and they shot the brother down while he was already on the ground. They shot him while he was already on the ground. They claim now in the body cam footage, I do not see a gun at all. So of course, man, it's controversial. So I'm currently looking for footage, or maybe if they release the body cam footage might be up. What up though, Zulu, my brother? Body cam footage may be out there, so I gotta find it and do that story. Then another story, a nasty ass bitch out of Flint, Michigan. You know, y'all know Flint. You know, they got the dirty water. No disrespect to the residents of Flint, Michigan. I think I've been there only one time. And that was with the ex that I told you that drove super fast, that I thought she was one day gonna drive me straight to hell. But anyway, a woman out of Flint, Michigan left her kids in a deplorable, horrible condition that they were living in. Her trifling ass. I mean, it was doo-doo all on the walls, doo-doo all on the bed, trash everywhere. She was nowhere to be found. One of the little kids, you know, they was mentally challenged. The other one, you know, eating spore rotten meat. I got to do that story later tonight with the first lady. I definitely gotta have her chime in on it, you know. But I'm not gonna lie to you, doing all these stories, man, it's starting to take a toll on me. This is why when I don't have a serious one where, you know, somebody didn't lose their life, I kind of like try to, I'm not gonna say make fun of the situation, but just make it more of a what's the word, man? I'm buzzing right now, but just cause all of the other shit, man, it's like I'm reporting this. Another death, another woman being beat to death, another woman being killed by her boyfriend or jealous boyfriend, or you know, and it just, that shit can take a toll on you. You feel me? When you're doing that. That's why sometimes, you know, I gotta take a break from this shit and get back to the usual. You feel me? You know, but for the people that have been watching that shit, I appreciate y'all, man. I got at least about 200 people, 200 to 300 people that watch the videos for the most part, and I just want to let y'all know, man, I don't take y'all for granted, and I appreciate you. I really do, man, because y'all already know how I feel about time, right? Time is precious. Time is all we got. So when you spend 1 second, I don't give a fuck if it's a microsecond watching me, I appreciate you, whether you like me or not. Because everybody that tune in ain't tuning in because they like you. They tuning in because they want to hate on you. They hate you. You know, life is like what it is, you know. I don't hate you. I just call you a confused fan. You feel me? You don't like me, but you can't get enough of me, man. Hey, man, I'm flattered. But anyway, getting back to it, I gotta do that story. The trifling bitch out of Flint, gotta do it. She's in jail. And then I already got other stories that's from last month that I ain't even had a chance to get to. So I'm new to this. So, you know, for all of the other people that do that shit, man, I gotta salute y'all, because this shit is a 24/7 situation, because crime is happening every fucking day, and they right there on top of it. It's another channel I'll be watching, and the brother is on it. You feel me? What up though? What up? So guess what? I was at the gas station earlier tonight, where the savage carjacked the 70-year-old man and was doing donuts in his car with him underneath the car. Come on, dog. Come on, man. So I went there. I went up in that motherfucker. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and film some shit for the channel so I can add it to like an update. If this motherfucker let me play it. That's it. That's me at the motherfucking gas station right there. That's the gas station where it happened at. I'm filming in my car. And you better believe I had my dagger on me. I was ready for them motherfuckers. You hear me? Don't get it twisted and think that don't get the shit twisted and think T was distracted filming. Cause you know what? While I got that fucking phone in my hand, I had my motherfucking dagger in my other hand. You feel me? I wish a funky motherfucking savage would approach me and try to, harm my life, cause I'm not gonna send nobody to Funky Town over my car, even though it's a nice Cadillac SRX. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's nice, but I don't want to take nobody's life. You see what I'm saying? That's me at the gas station right there. Well, a week ago, this shit happened a week ago, last week. A 70-year-old man, number one, he shouldn't have been there at 4:30 in the fucking morning. That's number one. Number two, he shouldn't have left his doors unlocked, because when he went in the gas station, to pay for his gas, when he came out, the savage had already got in his car and was sitting down in the car. So when he goes up to his own car and say, "Savage, get the fuck out of my car," Savage got out and immediately started pounding him, launched at him, pounding him, attacking him, threw him on the ground, stomping him. Then the savage got in his car and drove over him. He got stuck underneath the car, and the savage was going in circles and donuts at least 4 times with that guy underneath the car. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If I would have been there, I would have sent him to Funky Town. I would have lit that motherfucking savage up. I couldn't stand by and watch an elderly guy, and they say he had MS, muscular dystrophy, whatever it is that they said that he had. The 70-year-old guy, he couldn't really defend himself, and then you 70 years old and with muscular dystrophy or whatever the hell it's called. So that man couldn't even defend himself. That's why I say he should have been armed. If he would have had a gun, even though he got muscular dystrophy, he still could have grabbed that gun and shot that motherfucker, man. There's certain things that you just don't do when you savage ready, when you part of the savage ready crew. Number one, you really ain't trying to go to no gas station not here in Detroit at no 4:30 in the fucking morning. Number two, if you do gotta go, lock your fucking doors when you go in there to pay for your gas. Number one, have a fucking Funky Town sender on you. Cause I'll guarantee you, if my man would have had a gun on him, that story would have turned out different. Because the savage, I don't think the savage had a gun. He was just a crazy motherfucker that was hell bent on attacking somebody that night. Sick of these demons, man. Yeah, that's it. Then What Up sent me. Oh, shout out to first and foremost, shout out to all my paid fucking members, man. I gotta start doing more. I'm sorry I'm letting y'all down. I gotta start doing more members only shit, like music and content. I promise I'm gonna deliver that shit to y'all. Cause y'all fuck with me, paying me that $2.99 a month, man. That's like a Patreon or something. You supporting me. I got my supporters, and I don't ever think that I don't appreciate y'all. You feel me? But You just got to know how to move. You feel me? You got to know how to move, man. And you know, period. Then What Up sent me some footage, man. You can't even go to the motherfucking you can't even go to the fucking hockey game no more. And I'm not a hockey fan at all. But Savage is up in the fucking, you know, at the hockey game shooting, man. What Up sent me that footage. I got to do a story on that. Then I made a mistake this morning because I'm doing so many videos. That's why I'm gonna have to slow down on it. I thought I uploaded the video where they found the 3 bodies in the basement that been, you know, a Savage got a hold to them and they was beat to death with a hammer, man. They said when the police went up in there, and it happened right here in Southwest Detroit, Mexican town. And I didn't mean to say, yes, it's Mexican town, but they got beat to death, all 3 men. And the only reason why it was found out, one of the guys was able to escape, and he ran and told the police, who was already in the area looking for a missing person. So yeah, man. You just never know when the Savage is gonna come your way. You need to be ready. You need to be. Yeah, they MC Hammered their asses, man. And here's the crazy part, y'all. All of the victims was in their 70s. Well, I think the youngest one might have been like 65 or 66. And one of them was a Marine veteran, man. He served for the country, man. They said drugs was involved in this situation, man. So it's crazy, man. But yeah, man, like I said, when I jump off this, I got some more videos to do. But yeah, that was the video that I intended on uploading today. And it actually, I gave it the wrong thumbnail. I gave it the wrong title. I'm thinking that it's the one with the 3 bodies that was found in the basement 2 days ago in Southwest Detroit, and it was the one where the young lady lost her life in front of the school when her Savage ex-con boyfriend decided to delete her. You know what I'm saying? To unalive her in front of a fucking school, man, and in front of their kid. These fucking savages, man, you just got to be careful at all motherfucking times. You feel me? Life is so motherfucking precious. And then a motherfucker already going through enough already with just life in general. You feel me? But when you factor in, you got to add savages and shit that will try to get the drop on you and take you up out of here. You just got to be savage ready, man. So many people, man, like the stories that I do, in the back of my mind, I be thinking, damn, if only you would have been savage ready, you probably would still be here. But so many people not savage ready out there, and you can't say, unfortunately, you can't save everybody. Everybody is, some people will refuse to listen to you. You feel me? Savage ready crew. They call us. What it do? Hey. They call us the crazy ones. We came for a few. Oh, yeah. We slay, stanky, booty savages all day. All day. Yeah, we gon' line them up, clear them out, make way. If you saw, better move out the lane. Y'all hearing new shit now, new music. Savage ready
Shorty, that name. That name. Pull up deep, that's a caravan. Whole squad tighter than a rubber band. You talk big on a little gram. We talk big where the trouble at. Footprint on your weak pride. You switch sides when the heat rise. We outside, never online. You flatline, we headline. We slay, stanky, booty savages all day.
Stanky, booty ass, funky ass savages. Oh, by the way, nephew,
if you saw, better move out the lane. We spray that flame.
Tell First Lady I said thank you for sending me
that name. Savage. Mask up, that's a uniform.
Sending me the motherfucking news stories. I appreciate y'all. Much love to you. And nephew, I love you and I'm glad that you survived your incident too. Matter of fact, you sent some funky ass savages to the hospital. And that's what I'm talking about. That nephew. Wait a minute, nephew, I'm gonna play this motherfucking song for you. I gotta replay this motherfucker for you, nephew. For those who don't know, Kaboom is my nephew. And he was in an incident, because I know you don't mind me telling your business, where some funky ass savages tried to rob you. You know, and they probably was, see, what most people don't understand nowadays, they'll rob you of your life. They don't give a fuck. There's so many people out there right now that have no regards for human life, y'all. They just don't give a fuck. They'll take your life over nothing. And they're out there right now. And I am so proud of my nephew that when they pulled they fucking guns, and it was 3 of them and only 1 of him. This is why I say you must be savage ready and have that gun, because it was 3 funky ass savages and only 1 of him. But guess what? When he pulled that funky town sender out and he got 1 of them, he might have got another one. But I guarantee you, when he dropped that hammer on they funky asses, the other 2 just took off running. All them motherfuckers ran. See, savages are really cowards, man. When they are confronted by the same type of power that they got, because having a gun, let's just be honest, it makes you powerful. Anybody tells you different, they're lying to you, or they're slow or something. Having that gun gives you a fighting chance. It doesn't make you invincible like Superman or Batman or whatever. It ain't like that. But it gives you that chance. It's the equalizer. You could take a 500-pound muscular, big cocky 7-foot ass dude, and you can have a little woman that's 85 years old, 75 pounds. But if she got that gun in her hand, that big, stank, bald-headed, funky ass, stinking ass savage is going to go down. Especially if he ain't wearing body armor. But these motherfucking savages nowadays, they tactical, they got body armor, they got just as much good shit as we got. So you know what, Savage Ready crew? What it do? We gotta do better. We gotta get more than what these stinking ass savages got. You know what I'm saying? If they got a 5.56 or something, we gotta get a 308. If they got a old granddaddy shotgun, then we got to get a KSG. You know what I'm saying? If they got something, I want something that's more, powerful. Because you never want to be in a fair fight. You never want to be in a shootout and you at a disadvantage because of the type of firearm that you chose, that you selected. That's all I'm saying. But you know what? I got to play this for you, nephew. Because you showed them. They fucked around and found out. When they fucked with the Savage Ready Crew, Gum Freak Nation, baby, what it do. So I'm about to play this motherfucker for you. I dedicate it to you.
Gum Freak Nation, Savage Ready Crew, what it do? Hey, boots on the pavement, we came for a few. Yeah, we slay, stanky, booty savages all day, all day. Line them up, clear them out, make way, make way. If you saw, better move out the lane. We spray that flame. Gun Freak Nation, Savage Ready, that name, that name. Pull up deep, that's a caravan. Whole squad tighter than a rubber band.
Nephew, come on, man.
We talk big where the trouble at. Footprint on your weak pride. You switch sides when the heat rise. We outside, never online. You flatline, we headline. We slay, stanky, booty savages all day.
Stanky booty,
all day.
Bitch.
Line them up, clear them out, make way, make way. If you saw, better move out the lane. We spray that flame. Gun Freak Nation, Savage Ready, that name, that name. Savage.
Man, that's gonna be our new thing.
Storm it when we lock on. You play tough in your mama dorm. We play rough where the walls torn. Talk cheap, we don't buy that. Big step where your spine at. Cruise solid like a bike chain. You just squeak when the light change. We slay, stanky, booty savages all day, all day. Line them up, clear them out, make way.
And by the way, I made the beat. You know what I'm saying? And I just programmed. I want this motherfucking rapper to sound like this, and I typed in the lyrics and shit. Oh,
Gum Freak Nation, Savage Ready Crew, what it do? All day, every day. It's the anthem. This you.
man, that one that goes out to you, nephew, for being there. Oh,
Savage Ready Crew, what it do? What it do? Whole block waiting on the move, but we got in every avenue.
Hey, you say the lies in the crossfire. Head steady when the eyes higher. See the flash with the last choir. Till the war zone to a season fire. Patrol call home.
man, wait a minute. Hold on.
Whole team locked in the same script.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. That motherfucker, I don't know which one I like the most. But this motherfucker is all cold because it sounds like when I made this fucking beat, I ain't gonna lie, I had the video game The Last of Us in my mind. That's why I called it the beat The Last of Us. Because I feel like in this society, this is the last of us. The last of us righteous men, righteous women. That it's like evil is slowly and surely, slowly taking over the world. You can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can smell it. It's happening. It's about to be a fucking war that's about to break out in the Middle East any fucking second. Not any day, any second. More people about to die, y'all. But I think that once them Iranians know that they going down and they going down for real and they ain't gonna coming back from this shit, they're gonna unleash the motherfucking terror cells. You feel me? And did y'all hear about the incident in Nevada, in Las Vegas, I believe, where a motherfucker drove from New York or something? Nigga had I call white people niggas. He happened to be a white boy. I love everybody, but this savage terrorist happened to be a white boy, right? Motherfucker had homemade bombs. The motherfucker had, ARs and all that type of shit. Basically, his car was loaded with shit. The nigga was getting ready to do some shit. He rammed. Look this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Look it up. because he targeted a power grid. Didn't I tell y'all that they was gonna go after our power grids, man? Knock our power out. They got video of him in the car crashing through the fucking fence. And he was about to try to blow that motherfucker up. And I think the police killed him, or either he took his own life. I don't know, but the shit is about to happen. God damn it. And then, Trump about to say he releasing the UFO files because Obama, he's trying to outdo Obama. Last week, Obama admitted that it's aliens and shit that's not of this world. He admitted that shit. So Trump trying to, outdo him, I guess. So Trump was like, well, we about to start releasing shit, footage, that the government got of some of these craft that obviously ain't no motherfucking human beings in them, because you got motherfuckers start off as an orb and it transformed into a fucking, a craft, a boomerang. But I ain't gonna even get started with that. But anyway, this beat is called The Last of Us. God damn it. Let me get back to the goddamn party.
Savage, ready, crew. What it do?
Sound like some dystopian shit.
Black waiting on the move.
This shit might be like the movie Escape from New York.
You say the lies in the crossfire. Hands steady when the eyes higher. See the flash with the last choir. Till the war's on to a season fire. Patrol call home on the late shift. Eyes on the rules when the rain hits. Whole team locked in the same script. If it ain't at the fan, then we aim quick. Good Freemasson. Savage, ready, cool. What it do? We keep the wild ones distant. They don't wanna make just come true. We got the funky town senders at the ready on display. Come closer, sting he savage. Watch how
Yeah. That's what I hit.
Hey, skill toe step on the thin line. Good hearts work in the sit time.
This is inspired by The Last of Us and The Purge.
Skin a buzz, got the call in. Whole squad beat, never stalling. If you creeping with the kids play, with a shadow on the bad day. Good Freemasson, savage, ready, cool. What it do? We keep the wild ones distant. They don't wanna make this come true. We got the fucking town senders at the ready on display.
Well, I'm thinking about getting another Funky Town Sender song. I think I want to do a Micro KS47. Then they got the Micro at Bear Creek Arsenal, man. I can, that Jackal was like $1,000 and 300 blackout. They got a motherfucking 300 blackout. Oh! Damn! I forgot I made that beat. Damn! Where Dr. Dre at? God damn! Man, we need Kendrick. Where Kendrick Lamar at? This is for all my West Coast Gun Freak Nation motherfuckers. I love you out there in the West Coast. You feel me? And for you West Coast rappers, yes, this motherfucker is for sale. Hit that motherfucking cash out, and I'll email. Fuck Distro Kid. Fuck all the fuck all the middleman. You dealing directly with me. God damn it. I'm a businessman, entrepreneur. God damn it. Man, where's Snoop Dogg at? I hear Snoop on this motherfucker. Kendrick Lamar. You know, Dr. Dre was never really no rapper, if you ask me. You know, man, that's funky right there. I ain't gonna lie. Let your window up. Yeah. Oh my God, man. When music make your dick hard, when music make your dick hard, nigga, that's some hard ass fucking music. You feel me? That's a hard ass beat right there. When your woman pussy get wet from the music and shit, oh. Telling you, baby. That's that. Hey, man, Savage, get the fuck out my way. I'm having a good time today, motherfucker. Let me have my fun until my day is done, until my life is done, motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, man, I want to know what was y'all favorite Super Bowl halftime. Of course, I'm gonna say Prince. Damn, right up under Prince, it would probably be. Let me see. Of course, when MJ did it, Michael Jackson. I wasn't really a Whitney Houston fan like that, but I did appreciate her as a person, as an artist. And when she passed, I grew to learn more about her music, and I like a lot of her music and shit, man. But I would say it would be Michael Jackson. It'd be who else? When Dr. Dre now was on there. That was dope. Oh shit.
In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass funky. Savage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass funky.
What the fuck? Sound like a funky ass savage trying to wiggle his way up in your motherfucking house. Send that mother
savage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain cabbage. In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass funky. Savage.
Man, come on, man. Man, I hear Too Short on this motherfucking beat, goddammit. Nigga.
Funky ass savage. Funky ass savage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky that savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. And my Too Short boy.
I'll turn your motherfucking brain to cabbage, you fucking savage. Funky ass. I gotta hear that one.
Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to.
Wait a minute, I gotta hear that motherfucker again, man. That fuck the mother song. This
funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass funky. Savage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass funky.
Anybody getting some guns soon? You know it's tax time. So some of y'all, I know you're gonna use some of that goddamn tax money to buy you a gun. And I'm probably gonna be one of them motherfuckers. You know? What's up, Carl? You know it. You know it, brother.
Savage.
We can't have them stinking ass savages coming up in our cribs trying to violate us, trying to do horrible things, trying to stick objects and things in us. We not gonna let that happen, Captain. That's why we got our guns. We gonna be the one that's gonna have the fun, sending your ass to Funky Town. You feel me?
Funky ass savage. Funky ass savage. Funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky that savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. And my two show at boy. Bitch. You a bitch ass. Funky savage.
Funky ass savage.
Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, funky ass.
No, fuck that. This is the theme song of sending a funky ass savage, turning his brain into some goddamn cabbage, sending him to Funky Town. You feel me?
Funky, 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 funky. Turkey ass savage, turkey ass savage, turkey ass savage. Funky ass, funky ass savage, funky ass savage, funky ass savage, funky ass savage. Funky ass savage.
Oh. Man, I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage.
Anyway, y'all about to get some tax guns or whatever. I mean, fuck them taxes, man. I mean, anybody got anybody got any Funky Town centers on they list? And for my Gun Freak Nation women out there, listen. Temperature has reached critical levels, and this is why I'm telling y'all, continue to be savage ready.
Tempo has reached critical levels.
Yeah. So be armed, because you don't want that nasty, freaky, stanky savage to come wriggling through your motherfucking door. So I want you to send him on his way. You know what I'm saying? Send him on his way to Funky Town, because if you don't and you're not savage ready, they're gonna do horrible things to you. So
Tempo
Don't-
has reached critical level. Tempo has reached critical.
Let me shut the fuck up because I don't want to just be savage ready. You understand? Be savage ready. I love you. You're a fucking crane. You feel me? So I salute every single one of y'all. And for the women that's out there that's living your life or living on your own, no boyfriend, no man, or even if you got a man, you can't be around that nigga 24/7. So for those who don't have one, shame on you. Shame on you. If you don't have a gun, man, you all the women that I haven't even I ain't even like half done with the stories I'm about to do, where a woman done been took advantage of, raped, killed, either by her boyfriend or some random ass savage out in the street. Y'all gotta take y'all security, your life serious. This shit is critical. It's essential. You gotta have that motherfucking Funky Town Thunder gun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm buzzing like a motherfucker, but I love you. But I need y'all to arm the fuck up against these stinking ass savages. You feel me? Send them Funky Town with y'all sexy asses. You feel me? Let me shut the fuck up because I know I want First Lady coming up, and you know I don't need to be slapped upside my head. All right, but I'm just saying I love y'all and I want y'all to protect yourself. You feel me? But anyway, man, me and First Lady, we got to do some content, and I just might be back later tonight. But I'm really loving this new music I made, and you know some of these beats that you heard tonight, I actually made them motherfuckers in the mid 2000s on Fruity Loops. One of them I made on a program. My first music program was a program called Acid, and it was just a loop based program where you just dealing with motherfucking loops and shit. You got a drum loop, a guitar loop, a piano loop, and you throw them bitches together, and then you learn to manipulate the samples and shit, change the key, slow it up, chop it up, reverse it. That's how you got creative than just putting loops together. That when I was doing that shit, that was like 2001 when my sister Lottie, her real name Linda, but Lottie gave me a computer, and I went from Acid to Fruity Loops, you know, FL Studio. Everybody know about that. That's where I made some of these beats. I just threw them up in my AI, and the fucking AI modernized the shit. So I'm like, God damn. Okay, I did that beat right there. I did that beat, and it modernized the beat. But I did that beat. That had to be shit. It had to be at least about 2002 or 2003. So when I threw it up in the AI, I'm like, God damn, they modernized it. The AI, man, I fuck with it. You got a lot of people who hate it, don't like it. And I understand why a music producer wouldn't like it, because a nigga don't need your ass no more. So I feel, you know, I understand the Jermaine Dupri's and that don't, you know, they shitting on it. I get it. AI can do some shit in like 5 minutes. No, in 5 seconds. That it'll take his ass a whole month to make. You know what I'm saying? So AI, embrace it. You know, Timberland already done signed on with it. Embrace the future. I don't see it cheating or none of that, because the music that you are hearing is actually the beats that I made. But when you throw it up in AI, man, it takes it to a whole nother level. You feel me? It takes it to a whole nother level. And then once it's in AI, you can manipulate it even more. You can be like, well, I want a rapper on it. I want the rapper to say this. And I know I can't sing or rap, but I can say I want the rapper to say this, Gun Freak Nation, and all that. So what you're hearing is stuff that I prompted it to say. And you can make it female, you can make it male, you can pick the voices, you can even sample your own fucking voice. But I'm not gonna sample my voice because I can't sing. But it's so much more, it just takes it to a whole nother motherfucking level, man. And that beat that you just heard, that sound like Beyonce on the bitch, that beat had to be made in Fruity Loops like in 03. Like in 2003, man. But I'm about to get off this motherfucker, man. You know, I just, you know, it's been a minute. I gotta start back going live more often. You know, for those who don't know, that's beat right there. That's the Savage Ready TV thing right there. You know. You know what? I'm actually thinking about buying another Electrik P50. I miss that motherfucker. I think it's better than that ugly ass DBX that What Up got. What Up? That gun is ugly as fuck. Don't you ever text me again saying I need to get one. No. No. Not that. No. I want the Electrik P50 again. I sold it. Was able to get it back. No, I didn't sell it out. I traded it. Was able to get it back. Then I sold it to Spencer. And now I miss it, because where else can you walk around with a 50 round mag full of 5.7 by 28 and you can tuck that under your shirt? Come on, man. I gotta get that motherfucker. I got to get that motherfucker back. And What Up? I'd rather be on crack before I have that ugly ass DBX. It's just something about it that's just ugly. It look like a damn. It look like an animal or something. It look like a giraffe or something, man. With that long, just the angle of it, the way it's slanted, it's just ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's I can't. Nah, man, no. What Up? I can't do that, man. I can't crap my style with that ugly ass gun, man. Now, if you love it, man, hey, I ain't mad at you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, but T got to get that Electrik P50 back. You know, I mean, we all know been there where we don't sold some guns and we have that seller's regret. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a couple of regrets on a few of my guns I don't own no more.
We run this ain't no funky ass savage.
But see, I was the type of nigga that would buy a gun and never shoot the motherfucker. Just throw it up in the vault or whatever, safe or whatever you want to call it, gun cabinet. I ain't about to dog myself out though, but a lot of them motherfuckers just, I might have, like for example, I had got that Daniel Defense Mark 18. I had that motherfucker for 2 years before I even shot it. And then I only shot it that once before I sold it. And I ended up, man, I did the most stupidest dumb shit. Like, no, I can't make myself look that damn bad. Let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, I traded that motherfucking Mark 18 for what was that gun? Damn. It came out in 45 and I wanted it because it reminded me of the ump that I got rid of. The UMP, the ump. It reminded me of that, and that's why I wanted it. It was in 45. What up? You know which gun I'm talking about because you got a couple of them motherfuckers. And I had one, a Strybog, yeah. So I traded it and gave $100 or something like that, or $150 or something. Yeah, I fucked myself. I played myself on that one. Then I ended up selling the Strybog. So some of the guns I had, I guess I just didn't really appreciate, And I'm not a shooter, so to speak. I'm more of a collector. Like niggas collect Jordans, niggas collect basketball cards. Well, at one point, nigga, I was buying a fucking gun like every fucking week. And they wasn't just no cheap ass guns, and that's no disrespect to the cheap guns, because cheap guns, as long as that motherfucker is reliable, that motherfucker will outperform and perform just as good as an expensive ass gun. You feel me? Just because that motherfucker might cost only $100 doesn't mean that goddamn bullet, that projectile, goddammit, gonna be any less lethal than one coming out of a $3,000 gun. So niggas have it twisted. Like the savage gonna care that his bullet got, came out of a $100 gun or a $200 gun versus it coming out of a $2,000 gun. Make it make sense. The bullet is still just as lethal and deadly. Even I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker come out of a high point. You think if somebody was to try to run up on me and they get the drop on me, and I'm gonna say, hey man, I don't want to be shot with no high point. Shoot me with the Glock. Shoot me with the Smith and Wesson. Shoot me with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be shot with no cheap ass gun. I mean, what kind of bullshit is that? That bullet that's coming out of that high point will fuck you up just as much as it would if it was a Glock or a Cannon or any other, high-end gun, a Staccato. And me personally, I know a lot of niggas about to say T, you hate me, but I don't find a Staccato appealing at all. To me, it's an ugly gun, man. And you got people paying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for that motherfucker. But I get it. I was watching GHG Hustle the other day. He had a gun collection video. And man, he pulled out that Staccato. And when he did some shit like this, he had the gun in his hand. And then he did like that in the fucking slide. Went back. I'm like, God damn, if that gun that's fucking smooth, where you can just do this, because I got my dagger in there, that you ain't no Glock, none of that shit. But he was able to do that with that Staccato, like do that like that, and that motherfucking slid back. I'm like, that's smoother than pussy, virgin pussy. And I'm like, wow, man. But I don't give a fuck, nigga, if I became a millionaire overnight. It would still be hard for me to justify paying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for an ugly ass gun. I just find it ugly. It's just not my style. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own style, you know. Peace and be wild. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of guns I regret, you know, letting go. You know what I'm saying? What I got now ain't shit compared to what I used to have. But do I regret it? Some of them, like the UMP and that P50, but I think I'm gonna get that P50 back. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna get the Tavoy. You gotta remember, niggas, I had about 4-5 IWIs. I had the fucking Tavoy X95, and let me tell you the only reason why I wanted me that Tavoy, because it was in Call of Duty and Battlefield. Was it in Medal of Honor? But definitely Call of Duty, definitely Battlefield, and I used to play it, and I'm like, you know, it's a bullpup, and it's iconic, so I wanted me a bullpup. But the first bullpup I actually owned, because I was wanting to get a Tavoy, but I couldn't find it, and at the time, them motherfuckers was hella expensive, and I couldn't really afford it. So I settled and got a gun because I wanted a bullpup. And at the time, I thought this particular bullpup actually looked a little bit better than the Tavoy X95. And that bullpup was a Caltech RDB. And I had it in flat, dark earth. And it was awesome, man. I should try to find a picture of it on my phone. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm gonna try to find a picture of it. I'm gonna go up on my cloud right quick, cause it was a beautiful gun. You feel me? The gun was beautiful. The fuck, man? All right, let me go back. I'm gonna show it to y'all right quick. I gotta go back to oh shit, wait a minute, hold on. Oh man, come on, man. It was a beautiful gun. So I ended up hold on. I ended up getting that, and that actually was my first bullpup. And after that, I just started going crazy, man. But to get the guns, I done sold guns, pawn guns, traded guns to get other guns. You feel me? But I'm trying to find it, man. It was a beautiful gun. And by the way, this right here was my first Z-Pap. That was my first. I got that gun right there like in 2018. That was my first AK. And that's before I put the brace on it. When I first got it, I said I gotta take a picture of this sexy motherfucker. But I ended up swapping out the pistol grip on it. And what else I do to it? I put a brace on it, an SB Tactical brace. Yeah. I ended up selling that bitch for $1,000. This was before COVID. And you know, I had got one after that. I'm trying to find that motherfucker. Hold on. I want to show y'all that RDB. This was the first bullpup. Let me find that motherfucker. Man, I got a million motherfucking pictures in here. I'm trying to go back to that specific year when I got that bitch. Here's another motherfucker that I had. Nigga. This was that motherfucking radical. Oh my God. I do miss that gun. And you know what? Spencer got it in his shop right now. But I can't pay him what he asking for when I only paid $600 for the gun. Spence want $800. And then I wouldn't feel right paying for the extra shit like the retractable PDW brace. I wouldn't feel right. He taxing the gun for the upgrades that I put on there. You feel me? So that's why I couldn't buy it back. I couldn't justify buying it back. But this is it right here.
Coulda tar shirt, coulda tattoo. We gon' chase, hey, let it pass through on the back street still, but the backseat clutch got the dash like glowing and tattoo.
That's it right there. I do miss it. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to find that RDL. I mean the RDB.
Small chase can't hear that. We was out late trying to clear that.
Where that motherfucker at, man?
Whole walk full of wins like a yearbook playback. Old scars, new rings on fingers. Old paint still flow, still lingers. But the laugh get loud when we cast one out. Turn the past on the toast of the shimmers.
This was my Glock right here. It was no, that was my Cannon. That was my Cannon. This the one that got stolen from me and the police won't give back to me. It got stolen. That's the Cannon TP9 Elite Pro. That's that bad motherfucker, man. The police got it and won't give it back to me. Talking about I gotta get a lawyer and shit, which is some bullshit.
What it do? What it do? Who's spotting you? All eyes on the move.
Savage, where the crew? What it do?
Come on, motherfucker. Where you at? Where you at?
If you ride a strapping, it's the proof. It's the proof. It's the proof. It's the proof.
Ah, shit. Hey, yo. This is when I had the, this is when I had the Caltech CMR. Because I wanted something that looked like an MP7. And it was dope. I just didn't like that long ass barrel, but. That shit was sweet as fuck with the retractable brace on it, man. The shit was dope. Alright, I'm getting closer to it now. These right here was my first like 3 long guns. You got that was a KS7. I had the KSG first though. I sold the KSG, bought the KS7, which is right there, and then in the middle was that Scorpion, and then that's that Radical. That's the Radical right there. But I'm gonna find that motherfucking RDB. Is this it? That's that motherfucker. I missed that motherfucker. That's it. Right there. That was my first. Yeah, that was my first. That was my first Bud Pup right there. And to me, in my opinion, it looked better than the X95, the Tavoy X95. It looked better But let me tell you something. It also shot better. No cap. I'm not capping. I'm not capping. I don't shot both of them. And that is something about that motherfucker. This motherfucker right here, this RDB. Something about it that, man, it ain't got no recoil. It's like in the stock part, like springs or something like. I can't explain it. But this motherfucker shoot way better than a Tavoy. I'm not bullshit you not. I ended up selling it to a friend, man. One of my retired police officer friends, man. I missed this motherfucker too. That was my micro Scorpion. I do miss that. I know somebody that's selling one for $1,000, and I'm so tempted, but yeah, that was the micro, and that's when they first came out. That was that, yeah. And when I bought it, it was already customized. You know, look at the hand with the grip, the pistol grip on there. You know, the Scorpions got that ugly ass slanted, awkward like grip. So yeah, that's one of the motherfuckers I miss. That bitch right there. Then I had these, the KSG. These were all my bud pups. I had the KS7. I had the KSG, and that's the RDB. All three of them Caltex. That's when I was living at the townhouse. Man, this show is nice going down memory lane, you know. This is my nephew Shane holding my what you call it, the macaroni or whatever it was called. So that was the shit. I had I liked it so much I got me a red one. Motherfuckers used to roast me on the shit because the red looked like pink, looked like hot pink. So they was like, T, what you doing with that girly ass gun?
Gun free nation. Savage ready crew. What it do? Hey. Boots on the pavement. We came for a few.
That was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. We slay. Stanky. Booty savages all day. All day. Line them up.
Yeah. For sure.
If you saw, better move out the lane.
Man, I missed that Scorpion though. I might. You know what? I'm gonna have to get me another Scorpion, y'all. I got to. It's that motherfucking micro, man, with the 50 round drum, man. With the 50 round drum.
Stanky, booty savages all day. All day.
That motherfucker. Then
If you saw, better move out the lane.
then I had got the X-Star 9. And I never even got a chance to shoot this one before. This is how trading this gun with my Glock is how I got and some money. Trading this gun and with my Gen 5 Glock 17 and $350. That's how I got the Savoy X95. But that's it right there. That's the X-Star.
If you saw, better move out the lane. We spray that flame. Freak nation.
It was an ugly motherfucker. An ugly motherfucker. That's how I look.
What it do? All then. Every day, it's the anthem. This
Yeah, it was a ugly motherfucker. Damn, let me see. What else did I have, man? Oh my God, man! I damn near came on myself and shitted on myself when I got my first Chris Vector. If you thought my first Chris Vector was the 10mm, you're sadly mistaken. My first Chris Vector was this motherfucker right here.
Eyes on the rules when the rain hits. Whole team like in the same script. If it ain't my fan, then we aim quick. Good freak nation. Savage ready to. What it do? We keep the wild ones distant. They don't wanna make just come true.
So it was my first Chris Vector. I'm all hyped up, but then I'm like, I don't really like that big long motherfucker. I want the Chris Vector pistol, like with the that Resident Evil. So I threw an ad up, and it took about 4 or 5 months, and a guy about 6 hours away in Michigan still hit me up and was like, P, let me get that motherfucker. We a trade. I said, where you at? Where we meet at? Oh man, I'm up in the boondocks in the Upper Peninsula. Man, I said, damn. I said, look, I tell you what, meet me halfway. I'm gonna be in Canton, and I know they ain't really halfway. Man, I'll never forget that day because I was in such a rush to get that motherfucking 10mm Chris Vector pistol, nigga. I was like a bat out of motherfucking hell. I drove that motherfucker. I was in that Trailblazer, and that motherfucker tire had a blowout. Like any and everything that could go bad went bad that fucking day. I said, Lord, please. I said, there's got to be the devil trying to, stop me from getting one of my dream guns. So I'll never forget it. That motherfucking tire, it was a blowout. I remember pulling up in the gas station and trying to put air in the fucking tire. And as soon as the air went in the tire, the air shot right back out. I looked at it, I said, oh my God, it was a fucking hole in the tire the size of my motherfucking head. So I said, man, I'm like, the dude gonna think I'm on some bullshit. So I jumped in the truck, me and First Lady, we took off, we squealed off and shit, threw my fucking hazards on. And man, it was a cop car. That motherfucker, I gotta salute him. Because that motherfucker treated me like I was a celebrity or the president or something. That nigga got in front of me, turned his motherfucking lights on, and escorted me in my raggedy ass truck. You know what I'm saying? So we eventually found a tire place, one of them used tires and shit. So I took a picture of them changing the tire, explained it to my mans. Look, I didn't have you drive 4 goddamn hours to meet me, and I'd be on bullshit. So I documented everything. I sent them video and all that. I said, look, nigga, I will be on my way. So we met up. I couldn't believe it. And he was so happy. But the nigga came with it, man. He had like 5 white boys with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas, them white boys, them niggas was looking at me like, yeah, nigga, try something. But anyway, they turned out to be cool than a motherfucker. So I was like, he go mine. What he wanted was, he wanted the carbine. And I later found out, for some reason, the Chris Vector carbines, the rifles, the carbines cost hella more than the pistols. But I just didn't want this big, long, pretty ass battleship gray or whatever. I didn't want that big, long motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that big. I didn't want that. I didn't want it. So he had a pistol, the 10mm. I said, oh my God. I got that picture in there too. I said, oh my God, man, I damn near nutted on myself. when I saw that motherfucker. And it's a 10 millimeter, man. You can't find too many 10 millimeter Chris Vectors. And that's another gun I regret that I let go of. Because that one you see up there on the wall, that's a 45 ACP. So I had, at one point, nigga, I had two Chris Vectors, the 45 and the 10 mil. And I know deep down, I know deep down, I was supposed to have kept that 10 mil. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A 10 millimeter, if a 10 millimeter will put a funky ass bear down, it's gonna put a nigga down. I mean, a savage down. You know what I'm saying? So, I ended up selling the 10 millimeter for the simple fact, I think that one looked better because that's the enhanced model that came out a couple of years ago with the longer extended barrel. That Chris Vector, to me, even though it's legendary, iconic, it's just ugly how the barrel is where it's just a straight line and then you got that little barrel sticking out. That's how the Chris Vectors be. But this particular model had the longer barrel with like sort of like a little micro handguard on it. And that's the only reason why I kept that one instead of the 10 millimeter, because in my opinion, it just looked better. But when it comes to the power, man, hell no, that 10 millimeter all day. Like I said, if it'll knock a bear on his ass, what you think it's gonna do to a stanky ass, shitty ass savage? You know what I'm saying? What you think that 10 millimeter gonna do? No. That being said, a 45 ain't exactly chopped liver either. You know what I'm saying? A 45 will fuck your ass up. That big fat chunky ass funky ass bullet. It ain't no joke. Okay? But if I had to choose, it's, in my opinion, the most powerful one. That mighty 10 millimeter, because that 45 is fat, funky, and slow. With fat, chunky, and slow. Whereas that 10 millimeter, you're gonna get hit instantly with brute force, velocity, high speed velocity. It's just a powerful round. And I've had one before, you know, the Chris Vector, of course, but I also had a Glock at one point that was chambered, and it was a Glock 20 in 10 millimeter. And I absolutely hated the recoil on it. So I went back to a 40, and now I'm back at a 9 millimeter as my, EDC. The reason why I like 9 millimeter, you can stay on target. The recoil is not that, really it's bare minimum, and I like to stay on target, because at the end of the day, it's all about shot placement. But like I mentioned earlier, some of these stanky ass savages wear body armor now, y'all. I want to know what y'all do if you encounter. I want to know right now in the comments, if you was in this situation where you got an active shooter or something. This motherfucking savage, he's coming for you, or he done broke in your house. It ain't got to be an active shooter. It could be a home invasion scenario, and this motherfucker got body armor on. What would you do?
Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. In my too short
what
voice,
would you do?
You a bitch ass funky savage.
Because I know what I'm gonna do. What I want to know what y'all gonna do.
In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass.
If you don't mind.
Savage.
content.
Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. In my too short voice, bitch, you a bitch ass. Funky, savage, 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 savage.
Ready to do content? Okay. Well, we're gonna try to find a happy, dominant criminal. Savage.
Funky ass savage, funky, 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 funky ass savage, funky, funky, funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky that savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. I'm funky ass savage. Turn your brain to cabbage. And my two
Listen, you goddamn savage. I will turn your motherfucking brain into cabbage. You hear me? Yeah. Thank
funky
you.
ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, turn your brain to cabbage. Funky ass savage, funky ass.
Anyway, y'all, man, I'm being first lady. We about to do this content. I gotta redo the video of the 3 bodies that was found in the basement on the west side of Detroit, in southwest Detroit. I mean, I gotta redo that video because I thought I uploaded it and it was the wrong video, y'all. So I delete my shit. I keep my hard drives clean. So I gotta redo that one. I'm gonna try to get at least 2 or 3, and then me and First Lady, we gonna have our fun. We gonna chill. We gonna have a beautiful. What is today? Saturday or Sunday morning, I believe. We gonna have a beautiful Savage Radio. I'm gonna eat some tacos. You know. If you haven't seen it, go watch Taco Savage. That's one of my videos that I did about a savage that got mad because they was trying to charge him $25 for some nachos, and he didn't think that it was worth it, so he got mad and went back and got his gun and shot the place up, you know. So go check that video out. Check that video out. Like I said, me and First Lady, you know what we gonna start doing? If I could convince her to participate, we gonna be live doing the fucking like we gonna pick a day. We gonna pick a day out of the week to go live and do the Savage Ready crew. I mean the Savage Ready TV is gonna be live where we're gonna be discussing stories, and it's gonna be live. It's gonna be all the way live. You feel me? Meaning it's gonna be lit. So I would be very thankful if y'all participate and join our live with me and the First Lady. That'll be dope. We could talk about crime. We could talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just want to connect with y'all. You feel me? So I'm about to jump off. Do this content. And any one of these motherfucking beats y'all might be interested in, hey man, hit my Cash App with your email, and we'll go from there. You feel me? Fuck all that middleman shit. Holla at me directly. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm off this bitch, and I might be back later tonight. Enjoy your nights. Knock your motherfucking socks off. Have fun. Life is too motherfucking short. Death is life and life is death, goddammit. Anywhere it go, have fun. Live your life. Live your motherfucking life like every day is your last. You feel me? Much love to you, Gun Freak Nation in Georgia. Yes, sir.